If we were to move to make a new home today, where would we go? Well, we are quite happy where we are on the island of Madeira, but in our 3 years outside of the United States, we have learned a lot. Portugal is a great place to live, and if it's the place that you dream of going, check out our website and relocation team in the description. However, today isn't about Portugal. Recently, we made a month-long expedition to investigate France. Could we live there? And if we could live in France, where exactly is the place our dreams would come true? Bom dia, I'm Alan. I'm from the United States, but now live in Portugal with my family. After making this grand journey across the ocean, we felt we could help other people in navigating their own journeys. So we made this YouTube channel detailing what we've learned. Please subscribe to support us and check out our Patreon and website if you're looking to make your own adventure. So France. France as a country has a lot in common with Portugal, at least at face value. Both countries have extensive regions of vineyards, both are in Western Europe, and both are commonly thought of when Americans think of Europe countries to move to. That said, there are many differences, as we've learned in our month-long stint in southwest France. With our experience living in Portugal, we wanted to find our favorite place in France, the place we think we could move to. Did we want a big city? As small as rural as possible? Well, today we speak about the smaller place that we can see ourselves living in. Sarlat-la-Caneda. Sarlat is not a large town. However, you can get smaller. Not literally. Sarlat only has 9,000 people living there, but the region Sarlat is set in is lively and frequented by travelers for a reason. If you like the outdoors, the plethora of castles, the Dordogne Valley, will allow you to keep yourself busy. In our travels, I don't think we would like to be living somewhere else small like Sarlat, unless it had easy access to a larger town, or a train line, or was specifically quaint and comfortable like Sarlat was. Let me set up a scene for you. We had just finished up with the first region of our France trip, leaving the Saint-Emilion region that morning, and we had driven 2 hours to our next town. The town we were going to be staying in was very small, and with us staying in a medieval section of the town, we had to park up the hill on the edge of the town. Looking down over the town, we could see the clock towers and the steep roofs. We could even see an old roof being repaired with wooden beams to match the traditional construction style. After only a 3-minute walk, we were in the medieval section. With clean, narrow streets, a car wouldn't fit down. Navigating through the roads is only a couple turns, and we arrived at where we were staying. We settle our bags and head out to explore the town. It's quaint, clean, and the shops are nice. There's this really nice cheese shop where we buy a plethora of local cheese for cheap. We make note of it so we can come back later. Then, only just exiting the cheese shop, we see a bakery. We walk up to the counter and pick out some bread, just pointing at the one that looks good. We explore the town a bit more, sitting in a cute square for a few minutes before it starts raining. After heading back to where we are staying, we make a cheese board, settling in for the night. It's nice. Sometimes simple is nice to have. If you're living somewhere, you have to know that you will be comfortable buying the food at the local stores. After all, we just don't eat at a restaurant every day. Nonetheless, the restaurant selection in town was good, but in a small town, restaurants are prone to the tourist season. As for the tourist season, Sarlat, being a core piece of the region's tourism, sees many visitors in the summer and quiets down a lot in January. But the Sunday markets in Sarlat is always lively. When you get to small towns, a big part of the culture is going to the center around its markets. Sarlat has both a Wednesday and a Sunday market, with the Sunday market being the larger of the two. You can buy bread, cheese, sausage, wine. All these things are a given. There are also lovely pastry stalls and foie gras stalls as too. Sarlat is known for foie gras, and for walnuts, so there are always a wide selection of walnut pastries to pick from. And if you are living there year-round, you will get to experience truffle season in the winter. And if you need anything else, trust me, we saw it at the markets. Clothes, weed whackers, pottery, etc. Thankfully, you aren't just confined to the market for all your shopping. There are plenty of large stores outside the town, and a hospital as well. Another bonus to small towns can be the price of homes. Like always, when we go on these expeditions, we were looking at houses in each town, asking if we could live there. Well, in Sarlat, we toured 3 homes. 2 of them were in the medieval section of town, and one of them was 5 minutes out of town in a tiny village called Montfort. Either way, we found that you could easily keep your cost under 300,000 euros. Whether you bought a perfectly up-to-date place ready to live in, or a home where you'd strip the interior and redo the whole thing. The houses in the medieval section were totally cool. My favorites. But because they were in the medieval section, there was no parking. This realistically shouldn't be an issue, and if it was, there are plenty nice houses farther out of the outskirts. Oh, and something else we learned. In a small town like Sarlat, renovations in the medieval section supposedly cost around 15% more. It's not surprising, but something to keep in mind. Ultimately, shopping in Sarlat for a home made us ask, do we want a smaller but fully furnished place? Or do we want a larger place that we had to fully redo and would just get to move in a year or 2 later? Now, our favorite was the redo in the medieval section. Just thinking about it, what it could be, made me very excited. There's also the benefit that you don't need as much money up front, and you can do the remodel once you feel comfortable with the funds. And again, we're happy where we are, living on the island of Madeira, but someday Wolf will want to move out, and I've always enjoyed imagining the possibilities. Now, if all this doesn't convince you about Sarlat, I get it. But part of what I wanted to show you today is what a small town in France could be. Sarlat is a quiet, rural, and far from the ocean. But there are small towns that fit those regular requirements out there. In all of our travels in France, the people were very friendly. Frankly, the smaller the town, the more friendly the people were. That said, you would absolutely want to learn the French language if you look to move here. You can get by with English. We did, for a whole month. But whether for respect or just to make it easier to settle in, learning French is recommended. We will be going over some details about visas and the potential cost of living in upcoming videos, so look out for those videos when they come. But if you're looking to make a grand move, speak to our trusted experts. We have our trusted vendors on our website, as well as many other resources. And I suppose with that, let's wrap things up. Our It'll Be Fun Moving Abroad DIY course covers everything from A to Z. And we are excited to announce a comprehensive 12-month program designed to help you achieve financial freedom and make your move abroad a reality. Kickoff is starting January 1st, 2025. Sign up now and save 50% for a limited time. Remember, wealth isn't just about money in the bank. It's about living the life that you want. We'd love to help you make that happen. Visit our website link below and let's start building your own version of a wealthy, rich life. Visit our website to learn more. This channel is made possible through our programs, Patreon, and affiliate partnerships. If you enjoy our content, check out the WIMPs. If you enjoy our content, check out the links in the video description on our website or join us at the It'll Be Fun Patreon page. And to our amazing Patreon supporters, thank you from the bottom of our hearts. Your support allows us to keep sharing our journey and tips with the world. We should have done this sooner. Please like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell to help us grow.